Hello, it's CraftyRia and welcome to Monday Night Live. I'm so glad you're all joining me today for this live. The subject is going to be this past due statement that I received in my post office box, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Welcome everybody. I see many of you are in the chat already, just chatting. Welcome Rose, one of my channel members. I see you and your cool sunflower seed next to your name. And welcome Carla and Carrie and everyone else who is here. And first, before I get into the bad news, I wanted to share with you some good news. You know, they always say, do you want the good news or the bad news first? So let's do some good news first. This is a beautiful envelope that I received just this Sunday in my post office box. I already showed this on another Happy Mail video that is not out yet. Hi Michelle, welcome to the chat. But I wanted to share it with you today because I'm going to use some of the goodies in here in my crafting tonight on the live. This is a package and I think it's from Sweden. I looked up that word and it came up with Sweden, so I'm assuming it's from Sweden. She didn't put her return address here, but this is from Miriam, and she wrote me a nice letter, and that she appreciates my channel and she loves to recycle cards and things like that. A very nice little letter, but I want to show you what she sent. This stuff is so awesome. We have a couple little journaling blocks, and then she sent a bunch of cards, and these are blank inside. They're not used. So this one is just adorable. And then we have that Christmas card, and there's a bunch of these cards that are like a canvas. And they're made by this company, and they're all made by the same company, and they're so cool. And I'm gonna use some of these tonight in my crafting because I just couldn't wait. I guess this one goes this way. They are so pretty, and I don't know if the camera is picking up the beauty of these cards, but they are absolutely awesome. And this one is a postcard, and it's, I think, made by that same company. This one is really cute. It looks like it would be good for St. Patrick's Day because he's throwing gold coins, and it looks like clovers. I know, Michelle, those flowers are so pretty. I love them. Yes, the roses and the tulips, they are so beautiful. And this little see good in all things. And these are just so pretty. And this is Become What You Have Always Dreamed. Let me know in the chat below if or what you have always dreamed to become. And then these are some stickers. A bunch of sticker sheets that are so pretty. I love them. But I'll be using some of the cards today and just kind of working with those. I have some ideas. And then look at this envelope. She even really decorated this envelope with some stickers, and the back is even pretty. This piece of paper, I think it looks like Echo Park. I think I've just recently did something with that same paper. Let me know if you guys know if that strip is Echo Park. I think it is. Carrie, I know what you mean. I would like to retire in 5 years. I have always wanted to be a nurse as long as I can remember, since I was a little girl, and that is true. I did become a nurse. But then ever since I watched Carol Duvall, that I always thought was my dream job, was to be Carol Duvall. And then here I am on YouTube. Who knew? But I am nowhere near Carol Duvall status. But I love crafting, and she is truly the queen of crafts. So I'm going to set those aside. Alrighty. And I think I'm going to be working with maybe this card, possibly. I'm not sure what I can do to these beautiful roses to do them justice other than frame it. I may actually just frame that one. That is so pretty. And maybe that one. I do have an idea for these two. I have some ideas. I have an idea for this one. And for this, and for that one. Yeah, Carol Duvall was absolutely my favorite TV show. Well, hello, Janet. Oh, I see you're a new member as well. Welcome to the club, Miss Janet. Thank you, thank you. And Janet is all the way from Ireland. And a lot of this stuff reminds me of the beautiful cards that Janet sends me all the time. Just absolutely beautiful things. I'm going to just start with this one before I start. I think before I talk about this, I'll wait a little bit on that. Keep you guys in suspense. I thought for this one, now these cards are blank inside. So I don't need to, cut the fronts off and put them on another card back. So I can just embellish the fronts the way they are. I know if you guys have an idea of what I could do with this one, oh man, I might just frame it. That is my absolute favorite card out of the whole bunch. It's so pretty. I thought I would do something super simple with this one. Of course, it's one of my bling boxes. Who would have guessed, right? I thought I would just use some silver bling along this ribbon here. Those flowers are beautiful. And here I will just put this bling here. Welcome from Florida. I wish I was in Florida. The weather is probably much nicer there than it is here. Although the sun is shining now. It did come out. It was raining earlier. Yeah, I agree, Michelle. Maybe fussy cutting, but I might just frame that one because it is so pretty. I have an idea for the other flowers, which is almost like fussy cutting. I will be doing those tonight. I will be doing those. I have a great idea. Yeah. The cards are very shiny. They're like a non-porous surface. So I'm not sure if like a clear star glitter would work. It might rub off. And I don't have a Wink of Stella. I should get myself some Wink of Stella. So there, I added that bling onto the ribbon of that tree. I think that looks pretty cute. That is crazy that it is snowing this time of year. It's not unheard of, it's just crazy. I think I'll put a piece of bling at the top of it. All right, you guys, do I need to do anything else to this card? Maybe gold bling on the edges or gold bling here. Let me see. I have my gold bling box out. That's kind of a yellowy gold. That I think is a prettier gold. Maybe I'll put gold around the edge. And then these can be sent out just the way it is. I don't have to do a whole lot more to these because they're beautiful to begin with. Let me know when you guys are ready to hear about my past due letter. I don't know how much suspense I should keep you in. Oh, Michelle, how do we make a shimmer spray? I don't know how to make a shimmer spray. I have, you know those, oh, I forgot what they're called. I have shimmer spray. I think, of course, I can't get to them now. They are, what is it, Tattered Angels or something like that? I have a bunch of those. I forgot what they're called. Alcohol, hairspray, and a little bit of eyeshadow. I have powdered eyeshadows from the Dollar Tree that are shimmery. They're like loose powder. That might work. That's a great idea. And I have liquid hairspray. I'm going to have to play around with that. But I do have shimmer sprays. Like I said, I can't get to them now. They're too far away from me. But I can't remember what they're called. I've had them for years. I don't even know if they're still liquid. That's really cool. I'll have to play around with that and see. And maybe bring out those liquid sprays for a Throwback Thursday. Because it has been forever since I've opened those up or even thought about those. I also have those metallic rub-ons that come in little pots like eyeshadow. There, I think I will leave that the way that is. What do you think? Glittery, blinged up. I wonder if those sprays would dry on here. Because these are, like I said, they're not porous. They're shiny. All right, let's see. I have this. I thought I would just put bling around the edges, but you know, I also have, not in here, I don't know if I can reach it. I'm going as far as my mic will let me go. Okay. I have something that I forgot that I've had. I have all of these glitter tapes. So maybe I could put a piece down each side in white. I think I will do that. Let me get my titanium scissors. I think I'll go ahead and do that. And you guys, I am very close to 2,000 subscribers. I don't know if anybody noticed that. And remember, once I hit 2,000, I'm doing an awesome giveaway. But there's going to be a trivia game associated with it. But if you watch my videos, you'll know the answers. And the hairspray makes it stick. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to have to look into that and try it. And if it works out, I will put it on a video. And I will have to play with some of those sprays that I have. There is somebody that I'm hoping that shows up before I open that mail. All right, so we have some glitter tape down the side. I think Todd bought me these tapes, if I am not mistaken, a long time ago. Because, you know, I hate to use my things. And I hoard them. Todd, I don't know if you remember buying these tapes for me. Let me know if you do. I can't remember what those sprays are called. It might be Tattered Angels, I want to say. I don't know. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. I have a bunch. They were really popular for a long time. All right. So here we have that. This card needs something else, though. I don't think we can stop here. Maybe some snow on the branches. Let me get this out of the way. I better close it because I will spill it all over my desk. And then I have this. Todd is the best. Yes. I have to say that. No, I don't really. How about I have Stardust and Diamond. There's not much diamond left. Maybe I can use up the diamond. And then if I have room in here for others, then I can buy more. That is my my plan. And I should have brought a paper towel in, but of course I didn't. That's okay. So here I will put some of this glitter, the stickles right along. Okay, so maybe it is Tattered Angels that I am thinking the right name. Oh, hi, Linda. Linda Barbado is my cousin. Hi, cuz. I'm glad you joined me. Alrighty. I'm just going to kind of put some of this where the snow is on these branches, just to kind of add a little sparkle. And these cards are so beautiful, they don't really need a lot. I'm going to put a couple here where there's some snow flakes, just randomly around, just to bring some glitter. Green bling. I don't like bling bling or this. I'm afraid to go in with bling now because I've got these stickles and I am going to make a huge mess, but I might add some green stickles to that. I love using stickles for snow. I think that it's one of my favorite things. All right, I do have dark green. I'm trying to see what else I have in here. Move it up so you guys can see. I have this dark green and it has a little bit of red. And then I have this light green. I think I'll use this because I think that is not a good green. All right, maybe I will put some of this just along these dark areas, just to give it a little bit of shine. I think that looks pretty good. It's bringing out those sparkles, or I mean those pine needles. It's got a little bit of red in there, but I think that's okay. All right. So are you guys excited to hear about my past due letter? That's coming up next. Oh, Miss Noel. Oh boy, you're here. I didn't see you sneak in. All righty. Notice how my voice changes. Alrighty, well, I think we need to talk about this. This is very serious. This is the whole point of this video today. I went to my post office box on Easter Sunday to pick up my mail. And this was in the box, this past due notice from B&W Services Limited. Well, I pick up all my mail and I put it in a bag and I go out to the car, and I had glanced at this and I noticed that it was past due. And I thought I almost put it in the trash because, who knows what. And, I bring all my mail in the car, and my husband's driving, Todd's driving, and we usually go to Walmart for grocery pickup and things like that. So I'm sitting in the car and I said, I got this past due notice. Now, no bills that I have are sent to my post office box. The only thing I use it for is for the channel and for my different swaps and stuff. When I put my address online, that's what I use. And I'm thinking, what on earth could this be? And I even said to him, I've never even heard of this B&W services. And I said, I have no idea what this past due is. And he's like, well, just open it. And so, all right. So I just open it. And I'm like, it's thick. It doesn't even feel like, it must be a big bill because it's thick and heavy. Well, I opened it. And it's just this plain piece of cardstock. And here I'm wondering, what on earth is this past due? Right? I was really very concerned at this point. And then I open it. Here it is. Happy April Fool's Day from Noelle. Noelle, you got me. And you got me really good. I laughed so hard. Todd told me to be quiet because I was too loud in the car. So, Miss Noelle, you got me. And yes, it was fun. I laughed so hard. I enjoyed it. And I knew I had to use it for this live. It was too late to make the thumbnail and put out the suspense for last week's live. So I had to do it this week. I really thought it was some kind of bill. I'm like, what on earth? Who on earth has my post office box? Where did they get it? And why am I past due on something? I mean, all of this is going through my head like, oh my gosh, what could it be? Who would have that address? That was my thing. It's like, who has that address that I would be past due for? And yes, Todd has delicate ears. He did tell me to be quiet. He shushed his wife, just so you know. So for all of you that say he's wonderful, he did shush me. But that's okay, because this is awesome. And then he gave me the idea to do this and to do the cliffhanger of, is this the end of CraftyRia? Now, Noelle's there in the chat, just so you know, y'all. Now, if any of you have an idea that I can get back at Noelle, send me a private message, either if you're my friend on Facebook or in my group, or send me an email. I would love to know what I can do to get back at Noelle. But this was fun. I had a blast. I laughed so hard when I opened this. And you got me good. And the rest of you don't get any ideas. Nope, not at all. I just thought that was so much fun. Thank you, Noelle, for making me laugh. And it's been over a week now and I'm still laughing about it. But she did get me, for real and for true. I need to move this card somewhere where I am not going to stick my fingers in it. All right, so let's move on to angels, because Noelle is not an angel. Just saying. I know, I think I want to just bling up this angel. And oh, that is funny. Your cats are in cahoots. Your innocent cats. You're bringing them into the scam. All right. I think I will Oh, you got me good. You got me good. I think it is so funny. I'm going to make a halo here. This card won't be going to Noelle because she is no angel. All right, so she has a pretty halo. And I have some really cool, yes. I have this bling, and I don't know if you can tell, it has multicolors in it. I think I will put that around these wings. I think it's pretty funny. I laughed about that all week. And every time I saw this thumbnail on my channel, I laughed. And then in the group, people are like, oh, you know, this can't be real. So it was really funny. You got me good, and it lasted all week. Or really, since it's actually been more than a week now. I love it. All right. So we have that angel. I think that's kind of cute. And she has a little bow down here. I think I'll put some blue stickles on that bow because it's really hard to see it. And she's so cute. Isn't she adorable? Look at those eyes on her. I love that. Let's see. I have a light blue. I have a dark blue, but I think that's Distress Stickles, which they don't shine. Maybe the light blue will bring it out. If I use something too dark, I think it'll hide. So anyway, Noelle, thank you for teasing me and giving me a fun excuse to put up some clickbait there. I don't usually do that, but every so often I need to have a little bit of fun. So, all right, so there we go. We have that. I wonder if I should do some white on those clouds. Well, why not, right? I have this one that I'm trying to finish up. It might be finished up already. I will set that aside. I have seen where people cut the tops off and use a paintbrush and get the last bit out. So that's what I might end up doing on that one. Stickles on the eyes. Maybe on the, like the little white part. There we go. A little white stickles on the eyes, and then a little bit on these clouds down here. And I do have now a, my camera is plugged in. I have an AC adapter. Todd hooked me up after last week, so we don't have to worry about that happening again. Todd's a good guy. All right. Even though he shushed me, he redeemed himself. So there we go. We have that. And now, let's see. Let's do a Christmas one. I also received in Happy Mail recently this mini pocket letter, and it's a cooking pocket letter. It's really cute, but inside of it has these gold bows, and that's what I want to use. Okay, I'll open that card in a minute and I'll show you, Michelle, the things. What do I want to say? Why can't I think of what I want to say? I will show you the balloons and how they stick up. I don't have my glue dots with me. I knew I forgot something. But I thought I would stick these bows on these presents like that. I do have Elmer's glue, so let's go ahead and use that. I like the glue dots because they do dry immediately. This will take a while to dry. We will look at that card, and you know what? I might even have to do a video on how that card is made. It is a blast. All right, and I have some gold stickles. Platinum, this is called. And I think I will just use it on these Christmas balls. And just kind of outline them a little bit. These cards are so beautiful the way they are. They don't need a whole lot. But I thought I would just jazz them up a little bit. Then I can put my sticker on the back. Janet, what time is it in Ireland now? You may have said it, but I missed it in the chat. Just curious. I don't know what the time difference is. There we go, and maybe some red on those berries. What do you think? I'll put some red on those berries. I have red. This one's from Studio G, which is pretty much... Oh my goodness, Janet. You're a night owl. I used to be a night owl. I've been going to bed much earlier now. I used to stay up till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I could sleep until about 8. I still like to sleep late, but I go to bed earlier. And yeah, Janet's name is also Sinead. I think I'm saying that right. Sinead. I hope I'm saying that right. Tell me if I'm saying that right. Okay, so there we go. We have the glitter on that. I think that looks really cute. I have to find a place to put that where it's safe. And let me get this card. If you are just joining in and you didn't see my story, I received this in the post office box from Noelle. And inside was this. Okay, so these they look like punches or, die cuts, and they're just on pieces of strips of acetate. I think you can see that if I put my hand there. And this is a piece of cardstock just kind of folded in right there to make a little spine. I think you can see that pretty good. Let me know if you guys can see that. And of course, Janet, I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name. It's a lot of letters, and I'm not very good at pronouncing things. Todd will tell you that. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. So anyway, here we have strips of acetate, just clear acetate in different lengths, and it has to be stiff enough where they stand up. So I'm going to have to save packaging and cut them. Oh, Angela, this is what was in my box. This past due notice, and I was trying to figure out, what bill I was getting that was past due that was being sent to my post office box. And I opened it up, and this is what it was. Happy April Fool's Day. So Noelle, who's here in the chat, got me good. And these balloons, this would be a great birthday card. And you could do, just balloons all the way across. I don't know that I have a balloon punch or a balloon die cut. I might have to get one. But we're going to have to make these on the channel. I'll have to work on that. That'll be one of our upcoming videos. So be sure to click on that bell so you're notified when I upload new videos, because this will be coming. And then, of course, after I get Noelle back, I'll have to tell you what I did. If you guys, I'm serious, if you have any ideas for Noelle, for me to get Noelle, no ideas for Noelle. She doesn't need ideas. But for me to get Noelle back, you just let me know. Send me a private message. Oh, you're welcome, Angela. It was quite funny. You could always watch the replay for my full story, but that's about my full story. So we have this card, and according to the back, of course, I don't know. See, I wouldn't know how to begin to say that or pronounce that. So this is the way it should go, but I think it looks like it might also go this way. I don't know. But I have these flowers, had them in my stash for who knows how long. They're Flora Doodles. And I thought these would go good on here if I just stuck them on with some glue. The black one doesn't really show up, but I think the green and the purple will. And I thought they matched, some of them at least matched these flowers pretty good. And there's not a lot of purple in here, and there should be, right? Because purple is the best color. All right, and let me get, I think I'm going to use my glue runner if I can find where I put it. Oh, here it is. It's hiding behind my bling. And I think I'll just use some of the glue on these, on the backs. or tape runner, I should say. And just stick some of these on there and kind of layer them, and especially in spots where there's not a lot of flowers. Maybe I'll put a little one there. I really need my glue dots. I need a servant during these live shows that can hand me things, scavenge around my craft room and go get things that I need. Now that my craft room is much neater than it used to be, I might actually do a craft room tour someday. If you guys think you might like that, let me know. What color am I missing? This color. I like threes. I like to do things in threes. So we have that there. I think that's pretty cool. I hate to take away from a lot of what's already there. Alrighty. Maybe a little black guy down there. I don't know. Yeah, I think the colors are pretty good. There we go. And that way it can still be this direction or this direction. I don't think it matters. I wonder if I should put some bling in the center of some of the other flowers. Well, of course. I don't know why I have to wonder. Of course I do. I just happen to have my bling out, and I think gold would be good. I have these large gold ones. All right. I think I'll just put one in the center of most of these flowers. I like it. That kind of just has some of the other flowers standing out. These cards are so beautiful. Alrighty. Just a few more here and there. Maybe not every single one. There we go. I think that's pretty good. That's most of them. It's really hard to see it on camera. There we go. All right, that card I will call done. And then I want to do something different for these roses. We'll do this one first. This will be my practice one. Remember, I still have this one. I'm going to have to try a glitter spray or something on that. You're right, nothing is finished without bling. I think I will try a glitter, something to glitter those up because those are so beautiful. I'm going to bring out my little Dollar Tree mat. I won this from Rosemary over at Rosemary's You Rock Art. If you've never checked out her channel, don't do it now because we're having a live, but do it sometime. And she is really, really good. And so I have that. And I need a background. Now, I'm not cutting this out to put on a new card because I don't want to waste the card, but I do want to cut out a black piece to go behind it. And you'll see the method to my madness in a few minutes. So I do need to measure this. I do have a ruler nearby. So let's see. I think I want to make it 4 1/4 by 6 1/2. Yeah, these mats, these are from the Dollar Tree. And I was cutting directly on this mat, and it's starting to get all cut up. But I thought for small things, I might as well use this to salvage this big mat. I do think I want to get a new big mat that is pristine and pretty, since I'm kind of making this one pretty yucky. And I forgot what my measurements were already. Of course, 4 1/4 by 6 1/2. So I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4. And I don't have a 6 1/2 measurement, so I'm just going to guess at about there. All right, I do need to make it shorter. Well, welcome Christine all the way from New Zealand. It must be Tuesday there, right? Oh, Christine, you missed a good story. I might have to go back and tell the story again for Christine. You missed my past due statement story. All right. So then this piece is going to go here. But first, I thought I would cut around some of these roses and pop them up on pop dots. Okay, I was going to say it's probably around 11 a.m. something there, maybe 11:50, whatever time it is. 11:53. That's what I was going to guess if I had to guess. I think I'm going to cut some of these pieces just right along the natural, outline. Of course, I have no idea what I'm really doing here. We'll figure it out as we go. There we go. See, so that little piece will come up. And I think I will do this one as well. It's hard for me to get my head in the right position because the light glares on this. And this is the first time I'm using this little finger blade. This is by Fiskars. I've never used it before. I think I will go along here and kind of like that. All right. And that is kind of popped up. And then I will pop this one up. We'll see how this looks. I'm hoping this comes out as good as I envisioned it in my head. Do you guys ever do that? Have something envisioned in your head and then it doesn't come out as good as you expected? Be careful what I do with that knife. I don't want to cut myself. So we have these pieces just popping up now. Okay. It is really easy to use, Christine. Very easy to use. Very, very easy. Okay, so we have these pieces there. Okay, so I am going to, I think before I do that, I want to get my bone folder. If I can find my bone folder. And I want to curl these a little bit. Just to kind of give them a little bit of a dimension, as if they were real petals curling. Just slightly, not a lot. Because, you know, if they were real roses, they would have a little bit of a curly, you know, dimension to them. Kind of like that. And then I'm going to adhere this down to the back. I'm only going to adhere it on the edges. And this is just a piece of black cardstock. It's a thin black cardstock from Joann's or somewhere like that in one of those multi-packs. And I'm just going to put this down in here. So that's kind of what I call reverse matting, because normally I would cut this off of a card and mat it on something else and then make it dimensional. But since I don't want to waste what we already have, then I can leave it like that. So I want to put these up on some pop dots. And I have some of these little pieces and I have these little round pieces. I might just use these round pieces since they're really easy. They're already cut into small pieces and I can just stick them behind in a couple places. Now you can use several thicknesses if you want. I'm just going, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, I think you can see that. I'm just sticking them behind. I want to put one closer to the point. I also have black pop dots, which would be really good for this one because then you can't really see them from the sides. I think this is really cool. I like the way this is coming out. I hope you guys like it too. I'm going to stick one kind of like way under there. And by keeping it still attached to the card, it kind of really makes it look like multi-dimensional. And I will put one closer to the top. And then of course pre-curling it gives it the right shape, I think. There we go. And then we have this one. I'm going to curl it a little bit with my finger there. Let me know what else you think I need to do to this, or if I should just leave it. Maybe some of that glitter tape around the edges. Definitely want one way down in there. This is a good way to ruin my manicure, probably. Sticking my nails on this sticky stuff. Okay. All right. One more, I think, maybe. These are really hard to get off. They're kind of old, but they're still sticky, so that's what matters. I think I left the backing on the one. All right, let's get the backing off and put that in there so you can see I put 5 of them there. And that just gives it 3D, and of course with the black behind it, it matches this black background. Oh, I don't have any teardrop shaped gems, not handy anyway. There is some water droplets on them, and I have this, let me see, this Clear Star glitter pen. This is I think it's by Jelly Roll. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. There it is, Jelly Roll. And it's the Clear Star glitter pen. I am going to try, oh yeah, that'll color those in. I do have glossy accents. That might work too. I'm not sure if I can reach my glossy accents. See, I do. I need a, although this is working, I think. I need an assistant in here to hand me things. Normally, if I'm filming, you know, I just turn the camera off. Oh, I think I like that. I might just go over some of these lighter spots. And I wonder if I smush it with my finger. I hear Jonah tapping outside my door. I don't know if you can hear his little feet tapping on the ground. He would like to come in here and play. All right, so we added a little bit of those. I think that's really cool. And I was going to do pretty much the same thing on the yellow card, the yellow roses, but I do need to show one more time what my past due statement was all about for Christine, because she got here late. So Christine, I got this past due statement in the mail, and you know, I was really concerned that it was a past due bill, and I opened it, and to my surprise, it was this. And that's from Noelle. She's in the chat, and she's in big trouble. No. Anyway, we will be making cards like this on the channel with the acetate. So that was my surprise that led up to this crazy video. Now, I'm not going to show it again. If anyone else comes, they're going to have to watch the replay. Okay, so we have this yellow rose, and I happen to know someone that loves yellow roses. So I will be sending this card to that person. I don't think she's watching. I'm going to trim down this piece a little bit to put, same way with the other one. This is a green piece that was in my stash, a shimmery green, and I thought it went really well with that, and it's pretty much the perfect size to mat it. So I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to cut this rose apart. Let's see if I can figure out how to use this knife. I'm trying to decide, maybe I'll just cut the outside there and that piece. Let me cut the outer piece first. I might cut around this piece, maybe to make it multi-dimensional. I think Todd's taking Jonah out. That's why he was tap, tap, tapping, because he wanted to go what we call in our house O-U-T-S-I-D-E. We don't usually say the word. Those of you that have pets would understand. So I have those pieces there. I thought I would trim this, but I'm afraid. Maybe I will trim this out. Let's see. What's the worst case we do? We ruin it? I don't know. I hope we don't ruin it. And then this bottom piece. Okay. And I'm just going to curl this one with my fingers because the pieces are much you know, they're cut much closer together. I might cut out that little bud. I really like this little knife. Good night, Michelle. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. I'm glad you were able to join us. And if Lisa's watching, hello, Lisa, and I'm glad you were able to join us too. Okay. So then I will do the same thing with this, put my adhesive on it. And this little cutting mat from the Dollar Tree is really nice. I don't know if they still have them, but if they do, it is a great thing. Okay, and then I will stick some of those little goodies up underneath. I might try this bottom one first, if I can get it up. There we go. I am surprised Crichton is being as quiet as he is. Okay, more of the pop dots. Let's see if I can get one right on that piece. There we go. And a couple on that top piece. I think that's really cool. I like this idea. So if you guys have a store-bought cards that you want to do something like that with, that would be really cool. I'm glad you're here, Allison. Welcome. All right. It's a little hard to see, but we do have a little bit of dimension in that rose. The Fisker's finger blade, I will say, quick review here, I like it. It's the first time I've used it, and I really do like it. And I think it's available on Amazon. I ordered it from someplace. I needed a few dollars extra to get free shipping or something like that. And that's where I ordered it. I might need a second one down on this one. And they're not expensive. They're like $6 or something like that. Like I said, I needed a few dollars extra to get free shipping, so it was almost like getting it free because it was, you know, cheaper to buy that than it was to pay shipping. Okay, there we go. And I think I will use this Clear Star glitter pen. I have stuff stuck all over me on this rose again along these edges where it's really light. On that white part. Just to bring in some shimmer. Yes, she does. That's where I heard about it, is from the Posh Paper Lady. She does use that all the time, and she makes it so easy, and she doesn't even use the paper trimmer. She just uses her finger blade. I don't know if I can give up my paper trimmer. But it is great. It works really well. There we go. We have a little bit of glitter in there. I'll even put some on this red one in the back. I will look it up, Francis, and put it in one of the comments below after the video, if I can find it on Amazon. I'll put my affiliate link there. And then I'll probably add it to my affiliate links in, you know, the description box, like all my other stuff. There we have that one. And this one, in case you're just tuning in. And then we have these little chickadees. I think these are chickadees. Let me know what they are if you guys know. They look like chickadees. And we have some green glitter and some snow glitter, and then this white decorative tape down the side. And let me see what else we have. We have this one with actual bows on the presents, and then some gold stickles on the ornaments and some red stickles on those berries. That came out really cute. And there's more, I think. Yes, there's more. And we have, I think I stuck my finger in the glitter. Of course, the angel with the bling. I put bling on her halo and some bling on her wings. And then some stickles. She has a little bow there I put stickles on, and then some stickles on her on the cloud. And this one here, I used some of those little flowers that I had in my stash forever, and I put some bling in the centers of some of the other flowers. And I think Crichton's waking up and getting all excited. And these cards were sent to me in Happy Mail by Miriam. And she sent them in this beautiful envelope. I love the envelope. I'm going to have to save that and maybe do something with it. I love that. It's so pretty. And I think they're from Sweden. I'm not exactly sure. I looked up the stamps, and when I Googled that word, it said Sweden. So I'm assuming it is from Sweden. She did not give me her return address. So there we have it. And of course we have the star of the show, which is my past due notice. And if you want to know the whole story, you'll have to watch the replay if you didn't already. And we'll be making this on another video. I love that. Those are so cool. Thank you, Noelle, for the card. I really appreciate it. And we've been here almost 90 minutes, so I think we'll come to a close. I don't want to keep you guys too long. For some of you, it's the middle of the night. And for others, it's, you know, could be late or during your dinner or whatever. And I'm going to try to do a live just about every Monday night. So I hope you plan to join me for Monday Night Live. I don't know what I'm going to do next week yet, but I'm sure it'll be something fun. Hopefully I won't get any more scares sent to my mailbox. And I am very close to 2,000 subscribers. And once I get there, we're going to have a trivia challenge and a nice giveaway. So you don't want to miss that. So let your friends know if you haven't yet subscribed. Click on the button and be sure to click on the bell, especially so you're notified when I make this new card. Thank you so much, everyone who joined me in my live. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got a big kick out of the April Fool's Day joke. And, you know, until the next time, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.